Your credit report paints a picture of what you're like as a borrower and impacts everything from whether you're likely to get the mortgage you want to whether you can even get a mobile phone contract, so it's really important that you look after it. But even if you've had issues with credit in the past, don't worry. There are easy things that you can do to clean up your credit report and maximise the chance of getting accepted for the deals you want in the future. The first thing that you should do is actually go through your credit report with a fine-tooth comb. Make sure that all the borrowing on there is accurate, that all the transactions on there are accurate, and every association on there is accurate too. So that's all the people that you've had linked accounts with in the past. If you no longer have accounts with them, you need to make sure that's ended, so it's really clear that you have no association and they won't impact your chance of repaying in the future. It's also really important to look at your address history on there. Make sure it's all full and correct so that lenders know where you've lived and where you haven't. It's relatively easy to get things corrected if they aren't right. You just need to speak to the bank or building society that it relates to or the credit reference agency themselves. The next really simple thing to do is to get a credit building credit card. By paying a little amount using your credit card each month and then paying it off in full, you're actually painting a picture of yourself as a really responsible borrower. And over time, it will help to show that you can be trusted with money and paying it back when you say you will. Just be careful that you don't end up paying any interest on those because they do charge a relatively high rate. Next, it's really important that you're registered to vote. That may seem completely unrelated, but what it does is firstly it proves to the bank that you're a real person, and also it shows that you're linked to a particular address so the lender knows where to find you in case they need to get hold of you at a certain point. Getting a landline phone put into your house is doing exactly the same job. It gives lenders the confidence that they'll be able to call you if they need to speak to you about the borrowing that you want in the future. Just make sure that you don't end up paying more than you need to for your landline and shop around for a decent deal. Go through all of your credit cards, all of your loans that you have now, and see if there's anything that you can do to minimise that number so you've still got access to the credit that you need, but that you don't have too many, because lenders will look at the maximum amount you can borrow at any one time. If it's more than you could reasonably afford to repay, they'll feel nervous about lending to you. So it's worth looking at all of your options to make sure that you stand the best possible chance of being able to borrow the loan, the credit card, the mortgage you want in the future when you want it for the lowest rate possible. For more information on how to clean up your credit report, go to money.co.uk.